What is up, guys? It's TimeForDillon back at it again with another crypto video. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when I post new videos because it's all time sensitive. In today's video, we have to talk about the chilled Kongs coming through with an airdrop of the magic mushrooms. So this was for all the chilled Kongs holders. So we got to talk about this in today's video. As always, first things first, got to take a quick look at the crypto market. As you guys can see, the market is down 1.33% today, sitting at $1.17 trillion. Bitcoin finally dipping back under that $28,000 range. But, you know, it's been kind of ranging in between 27 and 28. I will be curious to see if we lose some support or if we finally break through some resistance. Nobody really knows what happens. Bitcoin does what it wants to do, when it wants to do it. We do have some big sales pressure, of course, from the United States government. As you guys know, on March 14th, they sold about, what, 7,000 Bitcoin on the open market, which caused Bitcoin to tank a little bit. But as you guys know, Bitcoin is resilient. The fundamentals have never been stronger than now. And that's why Bitcoin almost instantaneously rebounded from that sale on the open market from the US government. Now, right now, it looks like it is starting to crash. It's down like $100 since I started recording this video. So I'll be interested to see what happens with that, but I'm not really holding my breath. As you guys know, I'm a long-term believer in Bitcoin. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis are fantastic. For me, that's good enough to buy in. If you don't believe in the fundamentals, you don't believe in the technicals, simply supply and demand makes Bitcoin a beautiful trade, in my opinion. There's companies that purchase Bitcoin every single day, regardless of what the price is. And once we have that halving event in about a year from today, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to cause supply shock, which will cause the price to go up. You guys already know how the market goes. When Bitcoin moves, the market follows. That's why everything's pretty much down about 2% today. Ethereum back down under $1,800. Interestingly enough, XRP doing pretty good, up 2% on the day. Still up massively since the start of this year. It's up like 50-60% since the start of this year. Super strong case for XRP is if the SEC lawsuit comes to a conclusion and of course rules in favor of XRP. If that does happen, XRP is going to the moon and the whole crypto market will probably follow suit. But of course, not financial advice. You guys do your own research, blah, 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 blah. Now, Cardano finally back down under 40 cents. Back down to like the 38 cents range, down about 4.2% on the day. Dogecoin having some good fundamentals. We had some huge whales pick up massive amounts of Doge over the weekend. Now, as you guys know, Dogecoin, one of the strongest communities in the crypto space. I always like to say, it really doesn't even matter. It really does not even matter if the project can do anything, if they have a cult-like following. Sometimes that is good enough, like we saw with GameStop back in 2020. People literally caused the price to go up. Yes, there was some technical analysis there with GameStop, with the short squeezes. I do understand that. Let's be realistic here. That community, that entire community is what caused that ridiculous price action. So for that reason, I'm still kind of bullish on Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. I mean, Shiba Inu coming out with Shibarium, the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. I mean, that could be huge news right there. And just like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu has a ridiculous following. If you guys are definitely more on the degen side, you guys like to gamble, Dogecoin, Shiba might be good for me. I like to stick with Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. But of course, not financial advice. You guys do your own research. In other news, right? I've been following the banking crisis that stemmed from Silvergate. Then we had SVB, First National Bank. We had Credit Suisse get acquired by UBS. And now it seems as though that acquisition, right? UBS taking over Credit Suisse. Now, they really didn't even have a choice. It was kind of like they were forced to do it from a governmental standpoint. And they were ensured that there would be absolutely no negative exposure. Well, it seems like that is not the case because yesterday or today, 12 hours ago, we had the announcement that UBS may cut up to 30% of their job. That's pretty crazy. So do you think it's due to the exposure of Credit Suisse, or do you think it's something else? Personally, I think it's because of the exposure to UBS, but of course, not financial advice. You guys do your own research. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. You know my position. Screw the dirty dollar. Want nothing to do with it. I'd rather hold my wealth and money in Bitcoin, but that's just me. You guys got to do your own research. do your own due diligence, come up with your own game plan. But anyway, moving on along to the topic of today's video. Chilled Kongs dropping the magic mushroom. So people have been highly anticipating this. If you guys don't know how this works, Basically, if you held an original chilled Kongs NFT, which about a week ago were going for over 1,000 ADA. So we have seen quite a pullback in the Cardano NFT market. That's why everything is down significantly, including chilled Kongs, down to less than 800 ADA. So if you manage to scoop up one of these original NFTs, or you bought one at mint, you've been holding it this whole time, basically, you received an airdrop for a magic mushroom. And the way this works is there's actually 3 of them, right? There is the cubensis, the Azzy, and then the magic. And each one of these mushrooms will turn your chilled Kong into a magic Kong, right? Depending on the mushroom that you got will determine what type of magic Kong you get. Now, cubensis is the base model. I believe there's 80% of all the magic Kongs are going to be in that category. Above that, we have the Azzy, which would be 20%, roughly 20% of the magic Kongs. And then, of course, we have the magic mushroom, which will give you a super rare magic Kong, which I don't even know what the percentage breakdown on that. But of course, that would be the rarest of the rare right there. Now, what's super cool is that if you have an OG chilled Kong and you decide to go through with the transformation, you actually get to keep both. You're not going to lose your chilled Kong, which I think is super cool. So you can have a chilled Kong, take the mushroom, bingo bango, you now have a chilled Kong and a magic Kong, which I think is super cool. So if you guys didn't manage to scoop one up, you can actually go on jpg.store and try and buy one of the mushrooms. But right now there is only cubensis and the Azzy. The super magic mushrooms, good luck. I doubt anyone is going to sell that, because having that is going to guarantee that you have one of the rarest magic Kongs out there. So just keep that in the back of your mind. So as you guys know, I did a video on the mint for the magic Kongs. When they came out, they were going for 350 ADA. So usually what happens when a project mints, this is exactly what happens. It dips down. Once all the paper hands are shaken out, then the price tends to rip to the upside. So I'm not holding my breath. I'm holding a couple of these things. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the price starts to rip, but whatever. We'll see what happens. This is the inherent risk of NFTs. You never really know what's going to happen. Sometimes they rip, sometimes they don't. That's why you got to manage your risk. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And whenever you get profits, you take the profits. That's always been my motto, and I'm always going to stick to it. I don't really care. You guys need to come up with your own game plan, do your own research, so that it helps you sleep better at night. Because let me tell you, I sleep like a baby. That's really all I wanted to talk about with these magic Kongs, the magic mushrooms, all that, the chilled Kongs. You know, prices in the CNFT space have been going down for quite some time. You know, as you guys can see, we have Ape Society almost down to under 5,000 ADA. Clay Nation under 3,000 ADA. So whole market seems to be pulling back. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I'll leave that up to you guys. For me, there's only one project that I think is truly blue chip. You already know which one it is. So that's the only one I really feel comfortable holding. The Ape Society, I'm kind of on the fence. I haven't really made up my mind on whether or not I believe in them per se. But going back to the whole dogecoin, shibainu, GameStop thing, this one right here kind of has like a cult following similar to that. So definitely interested to see what happens with the Ape Society when everything comes out. Everything's finally ready to go, and we're able to actually go into the Ape Society itself. So I'm excited for that. We will see though. We will see. Moving on along to the final thing I wanted to do in today's video. I want to ask ChatGPT what it thinks about Bitcoin. Think about Bitcoin. Boom. Oh, get out of here. This is what I can't stand about these AI things, dude. Get out of here. Where do you think Bitcoin's price will be in 2030? Oh my god, dude. So as you guys can see, AI still sucks. You can't ask it questions. They want to maintain political correctness, and they will put guardrails into these systems to prevent them from giving you answers. So I really hate this aspect of AI. However, if you want to learn how to code, I do have a series teaching you guys how to program. In Python, we learn with ChatGPT, and of course, all the lessons are tailored to the NFT, crypto, Web3 space. So if that's something you're into, make sure you guys follow along. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome. Make sure you guys smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Try to post daily, maybe every other day, crypto videos for you guys. Every other day, I try to post a tutorial showing you guys how to do the Python using ChatGPT. So you guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are. Dylan, is out.